Welcome to another episode. Today I've got a very, very interesting guest for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, press the bell button, and so you can get all of the information you need. Farid Lafta, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much.
How
I'm
is
really
it?
happy to be with you here, and I extend my happiness to all your audience.
Thank you, thank you. Now, you have a pretty big CV. So,
Yeah.
I don't know where to start. I remember when I was setting this up, and I was looking at all the things, and I was like, did he leave anything else for anyone else? On paper,
Yeah.
it's incredible the amount of things that you've done and that you continue to do. But let's take it all the way back. So originally Iraqi,
Yep.
born in Iraq,
Yep.
Okay.
And raised in Europe.
and raised up till how old?
I finished my college there, so
Okay.
yeah, I just left Iraq 2003 after the war.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you were there during the whole
Yeah.
situation
Yeah.
and everything like that.
It's not just for war. We have I don't know, 10,000 more.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
one? Yeah.
Yeah, so which one?
Which one you want to talk about? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because the history of Iraq it's filled with
Yeah.
conflicts and
Yeah.
wars and all this stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And okay, so I would like to roll out a couple of the things that you do, but it's one of those, in the movies when they open the paper and it rolls on the floor and it keeps going and going and going.
Yeah.
So author,
So gambling.
yeah, author, pilot,
Yeah.
cosmonaut,
Qualified.
qualified
cosmonaut,
cosmonaut, skydiver,
Yeah.
10 world record holder.
Yep.
I mean, I'd like one, that would be fine for me. It goes for 10, you'd have to rub it in our face.
Yeah.
And we'll go through all of them in more depth. When you did your aviation training, was that in Iraq?
No.
So that was after you
No,
left.
I done it in United States actually.
Okay.
Yeah, part of my training it was here in UAE, but then I went to Texas
Okay.
in United States and specifically in U.S. Aviation Academy.
Okay.
And it's one of the best
Aviation
academy
schools,
in
yeah.
the whole world. Yeah, one
Wow.
of them. Yeah. And I finished my commercial license
Hmm.
with
So training on the
single
Cessnas.
engine. Yeah, with single engine.
Yeah.
And multi-engine, and router craft helicopter and
Yeah.
seaplane. So I have 4 CPL.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have 0 CPL. But I tell you what, I can fly it in my hand. I can fly it really well. Since I was
Yeah.
young, I was very good with flying that.
I think this is make you one of our
Right? It's like I'm like a
yeah.
trainee. I'm
Yeah,
ready. I'm
welcome
ready to
aboard.
go. Yeah, thank you.
Welcome
Okay.
aboard,
Can I
yeah.
have a couple of lines yet or not yet?
Why not?
Yeah, why not? I just bring a couple. Have them in the car.
Now on
just ready.
social media you can do whatever
you
you
can
want.
be anything, right? Nobody
Yeah.
knows who does anything really.
Yeah.
So you've always wanted to fly, right?
Yeah.
Because I read that you used to pretty much, since you were very, very young,
Yeah.
associate yourself with a bird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Talk
that's
to me
true.
about that. That's a very young age that you already kind of was in love with the air and
Yeah.
the skies.
I think my passion I was, as you mentioned, I'm
Mm.
fascinated with the sky.
Mm.
I always look into the sky. Even when I been with my friend, and we are outdoor, I'm always looking to the
Looking.
stars, or if there is sound of airplane or whatever.
Yeah.
And sometimes they look into the sky and they say, "Why are you looking there?" I
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
I belong there. I don't know.
Yeah, but you knew from a very young age, right?
Yeah. But the good thing that's happened to me, because my mommy,
Yeah.
God mercy her soul,
Allah yarhamha.
because
Yeah.
Allah yarhamha. So she took my hand from this imaginary world
Yeah.
to the reality without leaving my dreams.
Yeah.
So she believed on my dreams,
Yeah.
but she took me safely from this imaginary zone
Yeah.
to the reality to achieve my dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And the one thing about, that I've noticed is that I have a few friends who are pilots. One of them is a very, very close friend of mine, and I grew up with him since we were 3-4 years old.
Yeah.
I've noticed every one of my pilot friends have always known they wanted to fly. Even when we were young, and I'd have, toys and wrestlers and stuff, he wanted planes. That's all he wanted. You
Yeah.
go into his room, there's pictures of planes on the wall. He had the string hanging with the
Yeah,
plane that goes
yeah,
around like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
and he had model planes, and he always knew. So it's kind of interesting knowing that, that this is something that is a passion that starts very young with people.
Yeah.
Because pilotry, it's not cheap. to do the courses.
It's very
It's
expensive.
very expensive.
Yeah.
And it's not something that someone decides when they're 19, I want to be a pilot, right?
Yeah, could be. I mean,
But generally, it's a long-term
yeah,
passion.
you're supposed to have passion, but you know, nowadays, even before, a lot of people they going to aviation sectors because they think it's good as a job.
Mm.
So not everybody has passion.
For the play, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a doctor.
Mm.
Some people they study medicine because they think
Because
it's
they
good.
were told to.
Yeah,
They
it's-
can't, especially in our environment where you're
Yeah.
going to be a lawyer, a doctor, or an engineer.
or engineer.
yeah,
yeah.
that's
So
it. Yeah.
so sometimes they looking for uniform
Mm.
or looking for the salary itself. But for myself
Yeah.
or even your friend,
Yeah.
we have
It was
passion.
just
We
life,
have
yeah.
passion, and because of this, I never work as an airliner.
Yeah.
I have CPL. I
Yeah.
could work as
Yeah,
an
yeah.
airliner, but this is not my
Yeah. It's
my
not,
dream.
yeah.
Yeah, my dream just to be a master
yeah.
on this sector, on my dream,
Yeah.
to achieve my dream to the optimum.
Yeah.
And enjoy it. So instead of I'm flying Boeing or Airbus,
Yeah.
just like everybody who has CPL,
Yeah.
I'm flying small airplanes.
Yeah.
Because this is my passion.
Mm.
I just want to enjoy. I don't want to be
Yeah. The one
a bus driver.
exactly.
Yeah, even if you just look to the Airbus,
Yeah.
it's air
It's
bus.
Yeah. You're literally just dropping people off.
Yeah.
That's insane. And what you said about costumes is quite funny because your closet must look like a Halloween shop. You have like all of your different
Yeah.
costumes ready to go and everything like that.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And a lot of badges.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
badges as well. So when you tell me about your experience of your first, the two experiences, your first time in an actual plane.
Okay.
Because before that you do, what's it called, right? What's the word I'm looking for? When you go inside
Cockpit.
not the cockpit, not the real plane. It's a simulator.
Simulator.
So do you do the simulator first or no?
No. Actually, we don't use simulator till we get into
The bigger-
instrument rating.
Ah,
No,
okay.
and because when you study in aviation, you
Yeah.
have 3 stages. PPL,
Mhm.
that's mean private pilot license,
Okay.
and then IR, that's mean instrument rating,
Yeah.
and then CPL,
Hmm.
commercial pilot license.
So why did you do your
So-
CPL if you didn't want to fly commercial? Just because
Just
You wanted
because
to
it's
achieve
my
it.
passion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I want to be a master on
Yeah.
my
of your craft, yeah.
on my so I don't want to be airliner as I
Yeah,
mentioned
yeah,
for
yeah.
you because I think this has killed my passion.
Yeah, it will because it turns into a job, and any
yeah,
job, no matter
yeah.
what it is, once
will be
once you
routine.
have to do it,
Yeah, it will
it
be
then-
routine,
it
just
becomes
routine.
Yeah.
And I love to have and beside this, most of the pilot they will have one CPL.
Yeah.
That's mean multi-engine
Yeah.
because he want to work as airliner.
Yeah.
So I have 4 CPL.
Yeah.
And in different category.
Yeah.
Helicopter, seaplane,
Yeah.
and single engine, multi-engine. This is mean
Yeah.
I'm not intended to be airliner
Yeah.
because I don't need to be airliner in different
Yeah,
sectors,
exactly.
right? Yeah.
So when the aliens come and Independence Day happens, you'll be a good person to have on my side.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Will Smith was on TV, but you can actually do everything. So if I need quick getaways and I need to, in one of those situations where we just
Yeah.
have to jump in whatever's there.
In any
Do you know what I mean?
evacuation,
Yeah,
just call me.
you.
Just call
I'll be
me.
like, Farid, where are you? You'll be like, you missed it. I'm already up in the air. I'll be like, oh, man. Okay, so that first flight, the first time the wheels lifted off the ground, for you must have been...
Actually, what happened?
Mm.
I've been skydiver before I've been
Yes,
a
let's
pilot.
talk
So
about that.
I've been a lot
Yeah.
in airplane and even left the airplane before I've been in cockpit
Yeah.
and handled the airplane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And skydiving is a beautiful feeling. I mean, for me,
it's really
I have to
beautiful.
say it's the most beautiful experience I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, and
Ever.
a lot of people, they think it's very scary.
Yeah.
But in reality, it's not scary.
It's not scary at all.
And this is because physics, because the Newton law, the first law of
Yeah, yeah.
Newton, because continuously.
Yeah.
So that's mean if the aircraft travel 80 knots per hour, so as a passenger or as a skydiver, you travel at the same speed.
Yeah. So even
So now when
matter
you
what
left the
happens- yeah, yeah.
aircraft, so the initial speed or velocity of of your body, it
It's
will
gonna
be
be
same
yeah, exactly.
same at the aircraft,
Yeah.
and then it will be decreased
Yeah.
gradually to the
Mm.
zero, and then from zero it will be increased to
Yeah, yeah.
terminal velocity.
Yeah, yeah.
So actually you will not feel this feeling
Of falling. Yeah,
negative
yeah.
G,
It was
of
the
negative
opposite.
G.
My first time, I felt like
Yeah,
I was held there,
yeah,
and I
and
wasn't
then
moving.
you're
You
moving
know,
gradually.
when the chute opened, I felt like I was floating in one spot,
Yeah,
that I wasn't
yeah,
going up or down or nothing,
yeah,
and it was the most beautiful
yeah.
experience ever.
The scary
Mm.
feeling, it will be in base jump,
Yeah, base
because
jumping.
base
Yeah,
jump you're going
you
from
have to shoot.
zero
Yeah.
to maximum speed in less than 1 second.
Have you base
or
jumped
less.
before?
I have little, not a lot.
Of course
But
you have.
yeah.
Who am I talking to? I think for skydiving, I mean, I'll tell you a story. So
Okay.
I took my brother to skydive Dubai.
Mhm.
My brother is so scared of heights. I mean, you put him on this table and he's shaking, and he
Okay.
didn't want to do it, but he wanted to do it.
Okay.
So we got there, and then he was like, you know, all dressed, and he was like, no, 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 I'm not going to do it. So I tricked him, and I said to him, no, listen, you have to now, because all the planes booked, and if you don't want to do it, all the other people can't jump as well, so you're going to ruin it for everyone else.
Okay.
So he was like, okay, I don't want to ruin it for everyone else. Now, I don't know if you know, in Skydive Dubai, in the waiting area, there is a big screen where they put the videos of the previous jumpers
Okay.
to make people feel comfortable and
More
have fun and
comfortable,
just let the
yeah,
time pass.
yeah.
This video of my brother has to be the funniest video I've ever seen in my entire life.
Really.
He is so scared. It's
Okay.
unbelievable. The moment he's coming out the plane, the look on his face, he was just like, he didn't know what was going on.
He was looking for you, actually.
You could tell there was like a million things happening in his head. And literally, when they played that video, 100 people in skydives were on the floor laughing,
Oh my God.
just killing
That's so
themselves,
funny.
almost just doing it on themselves. And it kind of took away the fear for them, for their flights,
Okay.
because they just saw his funny kind of reaction. The second he landed, he said, I want to go up again.
Oh wow.
So
That's
that
good.
shows that,
Yeah.
you know, even for someone who's so scared,
Yeah.
that you can't explain it to someone. It's one of those things that you can't. It's like when you have kids, or the birth of your children.
Yeah.
You can try to explain the feeling you're having, but nobody, until they experience the same thing, they're not going to know.
Normally, what I am doing, I'm because I came from academic background, and unfortunately, most of the athletes, they don't have this background.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing for anyone who's scared from skydiving, I explain the Newton law. So
that's it. It's pretty
you'll not feel the
so
jump.
do you do
Never.
tandem with people as well? Do you take people on tandem, or you solo?
I trained to be tandem, but then I just I didn't like it. I mean, I finished the course, but then I didn't like it because it's really hurt my back.
Yeah.
And to take someone with you,
it's a lot of responsibility as well. That
besides, I will not work as usual.
Yeah, exactly. So what are you going to do? It'll be a pretty,
I said, okay,
pretty
I
cool,
finished the course.
Pretty
okay,
cool end to the
that's
date,
it.
though.
That's
You're taking someone on a date. You'll be like, listen, if you want, we can jump out of an airplane. I am qualified to do it with you.
Yeah.
I think so. My first skydive was in Lake Taupo in New Zealand.
Oh, that's nice.
And
that's really
it was
nice.
it was a tandem, and I think I didn't have a fear, because I'm always ready to do whatever.
Okay,
Since I was a very young kid, if I saw someone else do it,
adventure
if I saw my thing was, if I saw someone else do it, there's nothing to be scared of.
Okay.
But I think my only query was, I think the fear was that I was in somebody else's hands and not my own. I think that was what I was scared of, that I'm putting my life in his hands. He's responsible. Yeah. If he makes a mistake, which humans do sometimes, that was my fear.
Actually, in skydiving, there's not really a lot of mistakes. I mean, you can say there's 1%.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Human error.
Yeah.
But normally there's nothing, because it's the gravity war.
Yeah.
And as
long as the chute is packed right,
the chute bag, it's okay. And even though you have the reserve, and that's okay.
Have you had any cutaways?
Yeah, many.
Yeah.
But actually most of the tandem accidents, it's
The person.
the passenger himself,
Yeah.
because either in the free fall,
Yeah.
he will be messy,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's
Uncontrollable for the other
and
person.
that will be very hard
Yeah.
work for the tandem master,
Yeah.
but he could handle it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or, and this is the most dangerous, he didn't pull his
His
leg
legs up. Yeah. And
up,
they break the.
and then he will break his
Yeah.
legs. So actually, the responsibility, most of it's not responsibility, but most of the cause of
Yeah.
the accidents, it will be depend
On the person.
on the passenger himself.
So what you're saying that there's 99 sorry percent that there's not going to be a mistake. So why does a cutaway happen? Why do you need to do a cutaway? Because cutaways
Yeah.
happen quite often.
No, cutaway, it will be happened for if
The ropes get tangled.
yeah, and he couldn't
And
do the reverse,
Yeah.
the reverse, and untangle it,
Yeah.
or the packing wasn't good enough.
Yeah. Yeah. You pack all
Um,
your own chutes, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I would never
Yeah.
let anyone pack
Yeah.
my.
and no, I have some people I trust them.
Yeah.
Really trust them.
You
and
have
they
to
are
really
good.
trust them.
And
Yeah.
actually, they are better than me, because
Yeah.
they did it like thousands
Of
and
times, yeah,
thousands of times, and
Yeah.
they do it so fast.
Yeah.
So if I'm in hurry, no, I will just give
Yeah,
it
yeah,
to
give
them
it to
the
them.
job. Yeah.
So, how was your first cutaway? Were you calm? Were you ready for it? Were you prepared, or was there a bit of a?
No, at that time I don't have feeling,
It's just
because
like I have
I
to do
have
it.
zero time to
Yeah.
act. Yeah.
Yeah.
So even if I have feeling, I will do it later.
Yeah.
So now I'm
Like
acting.
when you land, you're
I
just like.
save. Yeah, I'm save myself,
Yeah.
and then I will feel
Yeah.
later. Maybe I will go with my friends,
Yeah.
and we will talk
Talk
about
about it and
this,
stuff.
and we will do some jokes
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, yeah. So what got you into skydiving? Where did you? I'm going to start jumping out of planes. Your first one was a tandem.
I start in El Kiawin.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
So here? Yeah.
north of UAE,
Mhm.
and I start as a tandem,
Yeah.
passenger,
Yeah.
and then I did the AFF
AFS,
course, and then
That's it.
that's it.
And you have to have a certain. I think is it 200 jumps before you can do the palm.
I don't know, because at that time we have it was 2006 or
Yeah, yeah.
something like that,
Yeah.
and we have hundreds of jump before
Yeah. Before.
Dubai they start
Ah, the
skydiving.
palm. Yeah, because I think now you have to have 200, and I also think that you need 200 before you can attach a GoPro.
I
to
know,
you.
because
Like
I
then yours
jumped.
is like
I
whatever, yeah.
even jumped in the Palm
Yeah.
and in the desert of Dubai,
Mm.
and that was like when they started,
Mm.
and they didn't ask me anything,
Yeah.
because
You're known to
I'm
the community,
qualified.
yeah.
Yeah, and
So how was
but
jumping
I
over?
could jump since 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was jumping over the pyramids?
Oh my God, that was heaven.
That must have been
Oh
a
my
very
God.
amazing
I
experience,
did
right?
it.
How did that come about first?
My friend, his Mustafa. He is the organizer and founder of this Skydive Egypt.
Okay.
It's not Skydive Egypt as a drop zone, but
Yeah.
Skydive Egypt as a boogie.
Yeah.
So he's doing this since 2018.
Yeah.
It was the volume 1, and then 2019 volume 2, and both of them I was participated. And it was amazing. It was a dream to jump
Yeah.
over the big pyramids and
Yeah.
landing next to them.
Because even the
It was
picture is
huge.
amazing.
It was huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have one of my picture, because I was laying down.
Yeah, yeah,
and
I
put
saw that
my
one, yeah, yeah.
hands, and it was really
Yeah.
crazy picture. I did one in Palm of Jumeirah.
As well.
Yeah, I think 2000 when they start. I can't
Yeah, yeah.
remember the year, 2011 or
Yeah, yeah.
something like that.
I have a
Yeah.
few friends that they work there, and
Yeah,
those
and
guys.
I have same picture on the trunk of the palm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
I was laying down on
On
the
the
trunk
trunk.
of the palm. Yeah, and it was
That's
amazing picture. Yeah.
So
same.
with the pyramids, you're not usually allowed to jump there, or I mean, was it a special?
Yeah. It was. They did collaboration with the army.
Mhm.
So even we used the C-130, the Hercules
Wow.
aircraft,
Yeah.
and we jumped off this this legend
Yeah.
aircraft.
Yeah.
And from 18,000 feet,
18 is a halo jump?
No,
No.
you don't need it because
Halo is 30, right?
it depends on the aircraft itself.
Okay.
So if the aircraft is very slow,
Yeah.
maybe you need onboard oxygen.
Oxygen,
But
yeah.
because C-130 it's very fast,
Mm.
so you will be in altitude in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
And then they opened the ramp and we jumped.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't need oxygen. But if you go maybe 22, yeah, you need.
Yeah.
But I did halo jump,
Yeah.
even in the United States, in Tennessee, and over Mount Everest, 30,000 feet. Yeah, that's compulsory. You need oxygen all the
Yeah,
way.
yeah. I mean, you
all
need
the way.
oxygen mostly if you're going up
Yeah,
Everest.
yeah,
So let's talk about the Everest one. See, there's so many things, so many places that you've jumped that's just
Yeah.
amazing.
yeah.
Like your mental storage of images that you have
The
must
storage
be
of
really
Nirvana.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's insane.
Yeah.
So what was the you did one in the North Pole as well, right?
North Pole. Yeah,
Talk about that one.
yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
How did see everything that I'm going to be talking about? It's so far fetched and not general like normal things that people do that I have to always in the beginning of every question go, okay, and how did this come about? Like, where did this come from? Where did you? Because I feel like you're the kind of person who wakes up in the morning and goes,
What to do?
I want to find Atlantis, the lost world of Atlantis.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Who can help me? And let's go and let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did the North Pole come about?
It's all my dreams.
Mm.
You know, when I was especially in Iraq, because at that time, at that period of time, we don't have this luxury to travel, to achieve all dreams, and to do all this crazy stuff. So all my dreams, it was storage, as you mentioned, just storage.
Yeah.
But I just waiting for the right moment to do it.
Yeah.
So I lived in Iraq till 2003.
Mm-hmm.
So that's mean since 1978 till 2003. I think 25 years, right? So in 25 years, I have like tons of dreams.
Yeah, yeah.
So now,
did you have them written down? Were they like something that you know, or were they kind of like everywhere,
I don't
whatever?
need it because I lived with my dreams every day, every night, every single moment.
Yeah.
So I was living with this, with my dreams. So I know my dreams. It's like Dostoevsky when he was in Siberia. So he was in Siberia for jail. I think Dostoevsky. You know Dostoevsky. Yeah. For a couple of years, and he wrote most of his novels while he was walking in around the jail.
It's like if you have a passion, no surroundings will change
There's no limits. There is no borders.
Yeah.
There is your dreams.
Orders
It
are
just
in your
belong.
head,
Just belong for you. So this is my dreams, and I have tons of them. Actually, I need 1,000 years to finish all my dreams, or maybe more.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I could give you today's dream and. You know, to come on the podcast and stuff. I know it's been a long time. You've been like thinking about these red chairs and, and happening. So this specific dream. So, North Pole.
Yeah.
A young
Mount
Iraqi
Everest
boy,
before North Pole.
Mount Everest.
Yeah, because 2008 Mount Everest, and then 2010.
Okay, so
North
it was
Pole.
a skydive at Mount Everest.
Yeah.
To land on the top. Well,
no,
not on the top.
no,
It's a pretty,
you cannot.
it's a pretty close landing. Yeah.
And besides, it's 30,000 feet, so you cannot.
So where did you land? Close to base camp, or?
Yeah, no, it's Firiji.
Okay.
It's a cliff of Mount Everest there, and we landing there. It was the highest drop zone in the whole world at that moment. Yeah. Now they break the record.
Wow.
So at that moment it was
they broke it or you broke it, because I wouldn't be surprised if it was you who broke it.
No, because they actually invite me to the second jump over Mount Everest, and they said no, one time it's enough for me. I don't want to do it again, because it was really, really hard work, a lot of
preparation,
physical work at that time. But they called me like 2019, and I'm already less fitness. I gained a little bit weight. I enjoy life now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I said no, I don't want to do it again. But at that time it was 12,500 feet, the drop zone high. It was very high. So we used huge canopy parachute, because the air, it's very thin. So I used like 440 or something like that square feet. Normally in here we can use like 150, 120, 100. So
how many people were jumping?
15.
15 with
Yeah.
440s.
Yeah, it's huge.
That's traffic. That's a lot of.
Oh no, not everybody at the same time.
No, but I mean,
because
like, there must have been quite a distance between you guys.
Yeah,
so-
yeah.
Okay.
So even though I use huge, because even for tandem we
Yeah,
use
yeah.
350
Yeah,
or something like that.
yeah.
So this is for equipment for military.
Yeah, yeah,
And even though I was landing so fast,
yeah.
it's like 50 square feet or something
Wow.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was, oh my God, that's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
fast. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, and then North Pole.
North Pole, it was 2010, I think.
Okay.
And I spent also like 1 month there. And
So you had a month preparation.
yeah, because it's really far. And
Yeah.
I wasn't in Arctic, because
Yeah.
you know Arctic, it's
Yeah, yeah,
huge.
yeah.
And that's include the Siberian
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Alaska and north of Nordic and
Yeah.
all these countries. But I was in North Pole in 90 degrees at the end of the
Wow.
world. Yeah, and to reach there, it's after 70 degrees
Yeah.
latitude.
Yeah.
There is no coverage, there is no internet, there is no social media, there is no phone, there is nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
So you'll be alone for 10,000 kilometers till you reach the 90 degrees.
Wow.
So at 90 degrees, actually, you can say I visited all the world.
The whole world. Yeah.
Yeah, because at 90
You tried
degrees,
to jump off the end of it.
yeah, at
Yeah.
90 degrees, if you did circle over 90 degrees,
that's
that's
it, you've done
mean
everything.
you
Yeah.
visit all the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it.
Wow.
So I jumped there, and it was super cool.
Mm.
And the funny thing, it's the polar bear.
Yeah.
He was waking up
Yeah. Yeah.
after 6 months of
Hibernation. Yeah.
hibernation, and then I just and they said you cannot jump because it's very dangerous.
Yeah.
I said, don't worry.
Yeah. No, worry, I'm good with birds.
They like me
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
for some reason.
Animals
I don't know
like
why.
you.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
I jumped, and he was not far from me, and till I was waiting the helicopter to pick me up.
Yeah.
For more than 15 minutes, and I
That's
don't
it.
know what he think about
Yeah.
me. Maybe he said he's crazy, why he's
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
here,
yeah.
but he didn't do
didn't
anything.
attack, yeah.
He was standing there.
No. He spoke to his friends. He was like, "No, don't worry. That's just
Yeah,
Farid.
yeah.
Another one of his dreams. He's just sorting out.
Yeah.
Don't worry, man. He'll be gone in a minute." So, what was the temperature like jumping out? Was it cold?
It was really cold, but I got a lot of thermocloths with me.
But what about hands? Because obviously you can't wear too thick gloves because
No,
of the.
because I got special thermal
Okay.
clothes, you know. I actually bought it from Dubai Ski.
Oh no way!
Yeah.
And it worked.
It was working. Yeah, it was okay.
It shows you the quality of Ski Dubai's gloves that they have there.
I bought it from the store here.
Yeah.
And then I went there, and it was working. It was all good. Even
Wow.
I got the special goggles for ski and everything. Yeah, it was okay. Yeah.
Nah, see, you don't have to get that good equipment. You just use it from there.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was okay.
Okay, first record.
First record. It was in United States, in Chicago. And I did the largest skydiving largest flag wireless skydiving. Wow. And it
Carrying
was
it?
Iraqi. Yeah, it was Iraqi flag.
Yeah.
And it was huge, and 14,500 square feet or something like that. I can't remember the exact number.
Yeah.
And then I landing there. It was huge, and it was very dangerous.
Yeah.
And this is the most dangerous thing I ever did.
You ever did? Really?
Yeah, it's
So
really.
it was just you with the flag?
Yeah, because the flag and the container with the flag, it's more than 100 kilogram. Sorry, and it was same size of me.
Yeah.
So it's like tandem jump.
Yeah.
Actually, it's tandem
It's a
jump.
tandem with a flag, not a person. Yeah.
And this is the only tandem jump I did it. And to jump with this huge flag, it's really dangerous because
You get
he's not a
tangled.
human.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not a human.
He doesn't
And
follow the rules.
He cannot follow the rules, and it's not symmetric.
Yeah.
And when you jump, you could enter the spin, and if you enter the spin, that's it.
It's all around you.
So you will start in less than 1 second, one spin per minute, and then it will be continuously like hundred or thousands, and then the G forces, it will be make you unconscious, and you cannot even deploy your parachute. And even if the reserve
Yeah.
parachute it will
Deploy
deploy,
itself.
because you
You have
spin
to-
so fast,
It's not going
it
to
will
open.
be not open.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
will be tangled, and then you'll die.
Wow. So
So
why
it
did
will
you
be
do it?
really, really dangerous.
How did you weigh up the pros and cons of this record?
I trained like 1 year
Yeah.
continuously, and I did a lot of flag jumps. And one of flags, it was British flag, by
Oh,
the
really?
way. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, British flag, Canadian flag. I did a lot of flags
Yeah.
as training before I did this, and we started from small flag
To bigger flag,
gradually to
yeah.
big flags. But still, we jump from like couple hundreds of feet to thousands of feet.
Wow.
But my instructor, he was the best,
Yeah.
the best flag holder and
Yeah.
trainer in the whole world. He's from
Wow.
United States, and I have really great team, and I
Yeah.
trust them.
Yeah.
And we was ground school and then jumping,
Yeah,
ground
yeah.
school and then jumping. I had some incident, not accident, when I did the small flags.
Yeah.
And then I, after 1 year or
Yeah.
so of training,
Yeah.
he said, "You are ready," and I believe
You
on
felt you were ready.
myself
Yeah.
that I will do it. I mean, there is small marginal that it
Yeah.
will be dangerous, but it's
Wait.
adventure.
Wait, what
It's
were
adventure.
you can't just say I had incidents and not talk about these incidents. What were the incidents that you had?
The hard landing, especially with the flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the flag will drag you sometimes, so you need to really to be sure that especially when the drag the what we call the way that hold the drag the flag.
Yeah.
So if it's it will be land
Can't
on
land like
the
this.
ground first. So if you are not really
in the right angle,
and the braking you do it in a proper way, so it will be like
Instead
pivot.
of doing like
It
that,
will be like pivot point, and you will land on your face. Yeah,
you have to get it just right so it slides in the beginning. While
it's really hard, especially in with the flag. You cannot landing in out of the specific area, because if you land in farm or in some area, it will be really hard, and you don't have cutaway with the small flags. On in my Iraqi flag, the huge one, I have cutaway.
What was it about I heard something about thumbprints or something on the flag.
That's one of my record was in Iraq. I collect more than 1 million thumbprint.
Wow.
Yeah, from
just Iraqi people.
From Iraqi people in 9 different provinces, and we did the largest flag through thumbprints.
So you found a way to take them with you.
It's very symbolic. It's very symbolic that we are united. That what I know, we have diversity in religion and ethnics and ideology. But at the end of the day, we united under the flag of our nation. So so all different religion, all different
together. All the thumbprints look the same.
They come and they put their thumbs on the flag.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that, we all bleed red kind of thing.
Yeah.
You could never look at that flag and tell me that's a Christian's thumbprint and that's a Muslim's thumbprint and that's which is very symbolic and very very beautiful.
Most of my my records, it's there is message.
There's a message behind them.
And most of the message, actually all the message, it's about peace, about humanity, about childhood.
Another one about peace. You jumped over Afghanistan for peace, right?
Yeah, I did that also. And it was amazing at 2011.
Wow.
But it was really, really dangerous. I remember.
It's not an easy time in 2011 in Afghanistan.
No. And Osama, he was there.
Yeah.
And I remember because it was organized by the German organization and also the government and Monaco.
Yeah.
So there's 3 government and non-profit organization.
Yeah.
They did this, and when they call the coalition quarter
Yeah.
there in Afghanistan, they send them email because you know there's
Yeah.
international
The community.
no international armies there,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
coalition, yeah. So they called them and they said,
Like NATO.
yeah,
Yeah.
we will do this
Yeah.
jump.
If you see a
And
guy flying through the sky, don't worry. It's
yeah,
okay.
so
Yeah.
the American admiral or
Yeah.
something, he's the commander of all
Yeah.
this coalition of armies.
Mm.
He replied with three three capital letters.
Mm.
WTF. And that was really funny. I remember,
Nice. Yeah.
I remember the head of the German organization, I think his name Oliver.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said, I got a response. I said, oh, okay,
nice.
great.
Yeah.
He said, you will not like it. I said, really? It's
Yeah.
he's replied with a lot of stuff, and he
Yeah.
refused. He said no.
Yeah.
He said that's just the three
Three letters,
letters.
yeah,
That's it.
Yeah. So he was supporting you, I guess. In the,
Yeah,
in
he
the
said that's you will be easy target for
Yeah.
them. Yeah,
Yeah.
but after we did it, it was really
Yeah.
huge impact, and especially for women there
Yeah,
and
yeah.
for girls, they was super happy, and
Yeah.
they said, "Okay, we can do it. We want
Yeah,
to
yeah.
be skydiver. We want to
Nice.
to be an adventures
Mm.
and all this good stuff." Yeah,
That's insane.
yeah.
Okay. As if there hasn't been enough diversity in your life.
Yeah.
Where did you think, okay, I've done this. I want to go to space now. Let me try and figure out how to do that and qualify myself as an astronaut.
You know, most of the things I do it by myself.
Mm.
So, you know, especially in Arab world,
Yeah,
most of the young people they looking for to the government.
Yeah.
They want government
Sponsorship
to
or
sponsor
yeah,
them or to
scholarships
tutor
or
them,
whatever, yeah.
to taught them or
Yeah.
whatever. So I spent most of my life in Middle East,
Mm.
and I saw a lot of people. They was waiting
Mm.
this sponsorship
Mm.
or
A whole life can go by and you don't get it.
and they didn't get anything. And at the end of their lives,
Mm.
they was very miserable,
Mm.
and they said, "Oh, I blame this or
Yeah,
blame that or blame."
Mm.
So I said, "Okay, that's mean. If I'm waiting, I
Yeah.
will be just like them.
Yeah.
I will never wait them.
Yeah.
I will tell the government or all organization, please help me.
Yeah.
But
If you don't, I'm doing it myself.
meanwhile,
Yeah.
I will do everything by myself."
Mm.
And at the end of the day,
Mm.
now 75% or maybe more, 80%, what I
You
done,
achieved, yeah.
I done it by myself.
Wow.
So if I did the same mistake that done
people did, then
before the old generation,
Then you would have only had 4 world
Yeah,
records
now-
instead of 10.
no, actually, no records,
None, yeah, yeah.
nothing, and I will be just like the old generations, sitting now at
Relying
the
and
home
then blaming other
and
people
blaming
for
other people, and
Yeah.
maybe and maybe not.
Yeah.
Family or friends, they will say, "Oh, yeah, you have right,"
Yeah.
and even if they say
Yeah.
that we have right, so what?
I mean,
I lost my life.
In life, I think, for me personally, there's nothing worse than I could have been
Yeah,
or I could have
yeah,
done.
yeah. I hate
there's
the
one
word if.
Yeah, there's one thing if you tried and tried and tried and just didn't succeed at it. That's
Yeah,
one thing, but
yeah,
at least you tried,
yeah.
you know?
And this is the life.
Yeah.
Actually, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
this is the life.
Yeah.
To have fun.
Mm.
Whatever I done it for myself first.
Okay.
I know this is look like I'm very selfish. It's not selfish.
Selfish for who? Who else are you going to do it for? You know?
I done it just for myself. I want to have fun.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit someday
Yeah,
and I say, okay, where is my dreams?
Yeah.
And this is my dreams and nothing it's happened.
Yeah.
No, I'm now satisfied.
Yeah.
Even if I'm not going to space,
Yeah.
I'm satisfied.
Okay, and how
Because at least I did all the
Yeah.
job. I trained. I've been in Russia many times. I did a lot of crazy stuff to achieve the training.
Yeah, I want to talk
and
about
that's
this
very
stuff
costly, by the way,
yeah,
and
more in
that's very
detail about
costly.
that. Yeah,
Yeah, but at least I tried. Now
yeah,
I put my cause on the table
yeah,
in front of all organization or all government, and
yeah.
I said, guys, now I did half
Mm,
of the mission,
mm. The rest is
so the rest it's
yeah.
yours. If I could do it, I will do it,
Mm.
but it's really
Yeah, yeah, it's not.
beyond my
Yeah,
abilities.
yeah.
Yeah,
Look, and worst case scenario, like we
yeah,
said in the beginning, when Independence Day comes, we're ready to go, man.
yeah.
It's fine. We're ready to escape.
Yep.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Um, okay, talk to me about the training. How different is pilot training and
Space training?
space training?
No, it's a huge difference.
Yeah.
Even in pilot training,
Yeah.
it's a huge difference. So, civilian is different than military.
But what about space training? Was there anything specific that you were like, oh, this is intense? Like,
Not really a lot of difference. It's come for myself
Mm.
because first I always, as I mentioned before, I was always live with my dreams, and because I read a lot of my dreams,
Yeah.
especially the space,
Mhm.
and I saw a lot of movies, a
Yeah.
lot of show. So and I have this ability to live my dreams.
Yeah.
So I feel I've been there before.
Mm. Yeah.
I felt this
Well,
this feeling
you came
before.
close, right? So you're the only
Yeah,
Iraqi
yeah,
that's been to the edge of space, right?
yeah. Beside all my skills in aviation, in skydiving,
Yeah.
in scuba diving, in free diving, in paragliding, on all this, in academic
Yeah.
chemistry and physics and
Yeah.
all this stuff, it's already put me in the position I'm very near to the space environment.
Mm.
So I was okay.
So,
I didn't feel that I'm strange. No,
Yeah.
oh, okay. So this part of the training, it was skills
it was just like if you want to say like a skeleton,
yeah,
and each
yeah,
different skill is making the body kind of thing. It's like
yeah,
adding another bone
yeah,
to the
yeah,
full
yeah,
finished product.
yeah. So
Wow.
I was okay.
Talk about the free scuba as well.
Yeah.
I like this. There's so much stuff. So
Free
much, like,
diving
if
or
I want,
scuba
I can
diving?
make this a 5-hour podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you did 4.5 minutes.
yeah.
That's
before,
without oxygen.
Not now. Yeah,
That's without oxygen.
without oxygen. That's
Now,
okay.
training for that. I mean, I think 2 minutes max for me right
No,
now.
there's-
Right now.
I think there is someone. He's from Belgium or German. I can't
Wim Hof?
remember. No, I think 13 minutes or something like that.
Is
I
that
don't know.
is that Wim Hof?
I think, yeah.
Maybe,
I don't
yeah.
know. And I think the last one, he was Egyptian, who's break the record,
Yeah.
and I think 300-meter or something like that. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. No, for me, it's really big achievement,
Yeah.
and even for Middle East, it was big achievement.
What do you mean just for military? I mean, most people, if you take 90% of the population and say,
Yeah.
okay, I'm going to put you underwater, won't last a minute.
yeah,
Now, do you think a lot of it's got to do with psychology, as opposed to, because a lot of people panic and give up and, oh, I need
It's-
some air when you
no,
don't.
no, it's not just psychological. It's psychological and physiological. Yeah. So
It's a lot of
need
training.
you need a lot of training. What kind of food you eat,
Really?
what kind of drink you drink, what lifestyle you are, the age
Yeah.
itself, it's very important.
Yeah.
And so after, what kind of pressure you
Mm.
have. Maybe you have problem in life.
Yeah.
You have a lot of duties you need to do it.
Yeah.
Some people, they ask you something, it's beyond
Yeah.
beyond your abilities. So that's a lot of stress. And now you have psychological.
Mm.
Are you prepared?
Mm.
Could you prepare your body to satisfy with less oxygen?
Yeah. What is
there
a
is
typical
yoga.
prepar- what
there
is a
is
typical
yoga. You need
preparation?
yoga also.
Okay.
Yeah, to make your body in sleep
Yeah, yeah,
mood.
yeah.
You know, sleep mode in,
Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
computer.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's same. So you use oxygen just for a gentle.
Mm.
That's
Your heart
mean,
beats slower.
yeah.
and-
So you don't move a lot.
Mm.
Sometimes, you know what helped me? I'm singing.
Yeah.
Yeah, really,
Yeah.
I'm singing. Or sometimes I'm dreaming.
Yeah.
So I just close my eyes and I'm dreaming about something, and then I feel cool
Mm.
and be in another place, or even just singing some beautiful
Some songs.
songs, and then I find myself I finish
Look,
1 minute
yeah.
or 2 minutes. Oh, okay, good.
So when you, I mean, when you first, let's say you first started
Yeah.
to the 4.5 minutes, how long was the time in between where you managed to train yourself to 4.5 minutes?
No,
What
that's a long of training.
what
Yeah.
was your initial time? Like your
No,
first.
initial time I think 1 minute 10 seconds, something like
Okay.
that.
And
Yeah.
how long did it take to get yourself to 4.5 minutes?
I think if I remember, I think 2 years or
2
something like
years.
that.
And
Yeah.
that's training how often?
No, I was training every day, but
Every day.
not just free diving,
Yeah,
because I
everything
was
else.
scuba diver,
Mm.
and so all this it's support my
Yeah.
my training in
Mm.
free diving, and my instructor, her name I remember, she's from UK.
Yeah.
Her name Sarah
Mm.
Haith or something like. Yeah.
Did you have a goal at the end? Were you like, I want to reach a record time, or was it
As usual, to
yeah.
the maximum, and then I
And then,
left.
yeah, till I realized somebody has to come and
Yeah.
get me out of the thing.
You know, my grandma, she
Yeah.
was when I was a kid, because since I was a boy,
Mm.
this is my lifestyle.
Yeah.
I was loving this toy, and I
Yeah,
play
yeah.
with this toy, and then left it, and I go to
Yeah, yeah.
another thing,
Yeah, yeah.
and you know, grandma, she
Yeah, yeah.
said, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
I don't know how to translate it in English, but she said, "You always loving stuff and,
And then
then
leaving.
leaving stuff."
Yeah,
Yeah.
I totally resonate with that because
Yeah.
I was the same.
Yeah.
Growing up, I found picking things up very easy.
Yeah.
Any sport I did, whether it was singing or sport or painting or drawing or anything,
Yeah.
I got good real quick.
Yeah.
And then because I got good real quick, I didn't see it as a
Yeah,
talent.
then I feel
I was
boring.
like, "Ugh,
Yeah.
I'm good at this now. Let me try something else."
Yeah.
And then I got really good at that.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, "Nah, I'm good at." And my friends would be like, "No, no, you should continue that. You're really good. You could be professional." But it didn't interest me anymore because I got
boring.
yeah.
I feel boring
I got
anymore.
so good at it that I was like, but maybe I should try this now and do that and get good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know in Middle East mentality,
Mm.
that's not good.
No, it's
And
not.
that's mean you are not concentrate.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
are not focusing in
Yeah.
stuff. But you know, in psychological, that's
Mm.
mean you are very smart.
Yeah.
And
Very
very
smart.
productive.
Yeah, and
very productive.
Not just that.
Yeah.
I think it makes you very spiritual as well because
Sure.
we weren't put here with jobs and titles and education and stuff. We were put here to explore. We were literally, if you go back as far as, the first people, they weren't having issues in their community. We were like, you need to go and do this, or you need to become this, or it was just like, all right, go, I'll see you when the sun comes down. Do you know what I mean? It's like, do whatever you can do until it's time to sleep or whatever.
Yeah.
So I think being that kind of free spirit is the ultimate form of human being, because other than exploration, both internally and externally, what else is there? All
Yeah.
of these labels that you should make this much of a money, then you're successful. Well, no, I'm successful because of my wife and my kids and my achievements personally. That's what makes me successful.
Successful
people-
for me, it's equal
Yeah.
happiness.
Yeah.
For me, it's
Yeah,
equal
exactly.
happiness.
Like,
If I'm happy,
yeah,
that's
there's people who
that's it.
have millions and millions and millions of pounds,
yeah.
and they're not happy. They're not.
No.
Now, to me, that's not successful.
Yeah.
Where are you basing your success on your own? Because you can lie to yourself.
Yeah.
And you can lie to everyone else, but yourself, you will always know this is not what I
If you
want,
are happy or
this
not.
is or I'm not happy.
Yeah.
Okay, question for you.
Sure.
The Earth is flat. Go.
No, the earth is not flat.
Yeah. So what do you think about this community? Because part of me, I'm going to say in the beginning,
Yeah.
part of me thinks they have some good points with certain things. The fact that you can't go past the Van Allen belts, the radiation belts, the fact that there is no picture of the Earth from outer space, actual picture that's not CGI. The fact that the curvature, you should see the curvature, but you can still see buildings. Some scientific tests that they do make sense to some level.
Mhm.
So, talk to me.
You know
Let's
why?
go.
You know why it makes sense?
Yeah.
Because this argument it's happened before 600 years.
Okay.
So this argument, it's based on some scientists
Mm.
before 600 years.
Mm.
They talk at the same way.
Mm.
And this argument, it's belong before 600 years.
Yeah.
So why we talk about it now?
Yeah.
Now we need to talk about Mars. We need to talk about invented new technology to help us to get back. That's mean we abandon all our progress, all our technology, all our advanced tools, and get back to horse, riding horse, and put wood in the to get
In the
fire.
fire,
So why?
So what's your answer to people who say, and it's
I'm
a
very
big,
practical.
it's a big lot of people who say, for example, they didn't go to the moon.
Yeah, but you know why this has happened?
Why?
Because actually I cannot talk about
Yeah,
the
yeah.
reason, because the reason it's
Yeah.
it's a red line.
Yeah,
But
We'll
my
have that
answer,
conversation later.
yeah, later. But my answer, it's practical.
Yeah.
I'm very practical
Yeah.
person. I don't care about talking too much
Yeah.
and then doing nothing. Yeah, so let's put it in the table in very practical way. Okay, I will go with you guys, and the Earth is flat.
Okay.
Now what?
Yeah. You see, this is the same conspiracy when people say to me, you know, the
Okay, now what?
Masons and the Illuminati and all that
Okay.
stuff, and I'm like, well, what can you do about it, even if they're right? Yeah.
No, there's subsequences about this.
Yeah.
Now, if you guys
Yeah.
admitted that the Earth it's flat,
Yeah.
the first thing you need to do it is just through your mobile.
Yeah.
Because your mobile,
Yeah.
it depends on the spherical Earth, because it's on the rules of physics of the satellites. All space technology depends on the new physics, and the new physics it's admit that the Earth it's sphere.
Yeah.
So now if you say, guys, no, it's flat, okay, the first thing you need to do it, you cannot travel in the airplane, and you guys, you need to find a way to travel to another country, because it's not just slogan. Okay, I'm against this, and you use the technology of you don't believe it, right?
Yeah.
Because this will not be honest from you guys, right? So this is what I'm always tell them. If you believe that the Earth it's flat, so you need to live according to this fact, right?
Yeah.
And this fact, it's mean no mobile, no internet.
Yeah, but a lot of people would say
no
that
airplane.
a lot of people say that there is no satellites outside, and they have balloons that are reflecting back this.
Okay. Don't use this technology.
Don't use
it. Don't use it.
This comes with
Sit
around
at home. Sit at home.
no delivery for flat earthers.
Buy a horse.
Yeah.
And go to farm and don't bother us. I believe in sphere. I use the technology. I believe in this new physics law. And if you believe in classical physics, just go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what do you feel about what? Okay, because like I said, there is millions and millions of people who don't believe they went to the moon. Why do you think there's such a big community of people?
The red line.
The red line is there. Okay, we'll talk
after.
Moon red line landings. If you want that episode, you have to pay me on my PayPal, and we'll send it to you online personally in your email.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a question for you.
Okay.
I hope this isn't a red line.
Okay.
What happens when you die? This is
let's answer the other red line.
because this is a question that I ask at the end of every episode.
Okay.
I'm fascinated with life and death.
Okay.
I'm fascinated with the idea of an afterlife. I'm fascinated, whether it be people who think about it religiously or spiritually, or some people who don't even think about it at all. Is death something you've thought about?
I have different answer about this question.
Okay.
I concentrate and I focus on life.
Okay. You never think about death?
No.
Never.
No.
It never crosses your
I
mind.
just want to enjoy to the maximum every single second. And this is reflect on my attitude.
Yeah.
So now, sometimes your friend, your colleagues, or uh, anyone, he just you just met him on travel, or even if you want to do some paperwork, and anyone I feel he give me negativity,
Yeah.
I just leave.
Yeah.
I don't have time to argument.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just focus on life. Even in Facebook, or in
I'm not,
social media,
I'm not
there's
on
a lot
Facebook
of
anymore.
bullying and
Yeah.
all this crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I have no time.
Yeah, I'm the same. I don't think I've been on
Yeah.
Facebook for 10 years.
Even now, if
Yeah.
someone he's come to me and
Yeah.
he say, "You are not Farid.
Yeah.
You didn't do anything.
Yeah.
You are not engaged." I said,
Okay,
"Yeah,
it's fine.
okay, but doesn't matter.
Here's the number for
Whatever.
the Flat Earth community. Go and join them.
Yeah, why not?"
Okay, but do you think that being aware of death means that you don't appreciate life? Like, because you're saying I focus only on the life,
Yeah.
but I mean death is an inevitable thing that everybody has to face. So do you think that you can't be both? You can't be both aware of this and aware of the life that you must lead to the fullest and everything? I mean, in your opinion,
I think.
do you think it's wasted time that people think about it? Or
I think I have 1,000 dreams or more.
yeah,
And for me, 80 years or 100 years, as you mentioned at the end of story, I'm not mortal.
yeah,
So I have no time to think about something else.
Yeah.
You said,
Yeah.
and I agree, this will come, right? So I am thinking about it. It will come.
yeah. But
There's no.
you see, this is what I'm saying. For a dreamer like you,
Yeah.
I would think that you would be aware of it because you have so many dreams that you still want to achieve. It's something that you wouldn't.
Or I have no time
to think about.
it.
I think
Because I have
1,000
1,000 dreams.
Yeah.
So now I have time just to focus on my dreams. Yeah.
I think for me, I like thinking about it because it fascinates me. Because I think it's very interesting. I think it's
I think you have time.
yeah. No, but I mean, like,
Okay.
for example, if this was
I
a
have
game,
suggestion.
it's a cool rule.
No, I have suggestion.
Yeah.
Because you have time.
Yeah.
Could you
Have a dream.
could you think about it on behalf of me?
Yeah, exactly. I'll let you know the answer. No, I think I mean, just like with physics and everything, I think it's a very cool rule because I think living forever would. I mean, I don't think
I told you. Think about it.
Yeah.
And whatever result you have,
Just let you
I
know.
will agree with you.
Yeah, that's interesting, and a good thing
Yeah.
of why I asked this question because I
Okay.
don't know. I've never had that response before.
I'm
So
unique.
this is why I like to ask because I'm not only am I fascinated with it myself,
Yeah.
I'm fascinated how it affects other individuals. If they think about it, if they don't think about it, if some people are very fearful. Some people I've had answers before where I've never even thought about it ever. But I've never. Everyone has their own, and it's beautiful that everyone has their own
Yeah.
perspective and their own thingy with
On
such a common
philosophy,
and
on
because it's such a
philosophy.
common. I think being born and dying is the only commonality between the whole world.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? It's the
Right.
number one thing. It's actually very peaceful and very beautiful because no matter what you do, no matter who you are, no matter whatever, we're all common in that one thing. So there's that
Right.
one base rule
Right.
that no matter what you do, no one's going to be better than the next person. Or no one's going to, that it's. I'll see you later, my friend. Enjoy. I hope you had a good time. Just like that guy who you said was better than you, or just like this guy or this guy, you will all eventually.
We'll be
Okay,
same.
let me bring it back up again now because
Okay.
I don't want it to be down. What made you write your books? What made you decide?
I have a lot of experience.
Mhm.
I traveled so far 185 different countries.
Oh.
And I've been in different adventures
Yeah.
and different experience.
Mhm.
Also, I read a lot of books
Yeah.
when I was in Iraq before I start my adventure
Yeah.
path. So I said, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, I read a lot of novels, a lot of philosophy,
Yeah.
and that was theoretical
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
And then I traveled, I did all this cool stuff,
Yeah. The practical.
and this practical.
Yeah.
So let's mix
Them together. Yeah.
the theoretical with practical,
Yeah.
and let's put it in a book.
Mm.
And I wrote the first book. It was Motivator,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it was biography with
Mm.
motivator
Mhm.
way.
Yeah.
And the second book, it's philosophy,
Okay.
pure philosophy. And maybe I will write a novel.
You have a children's book as well, right?
Two.
Two children's books.
Yeah,
Where did-
comics.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's about your superhero style, right?
The first
you're a
one,
character in it?
they wrote it about me. The
Okay.
Iraqi government, they did it.
Wow.
Yeah, the Minister of Culture.
Don't you think you're being a bit selfish?
Sorry.
Don't you think you're being a bit selfish? You're taking everything, dude. Give me something. Let them write about me. I'm a pretty cool dude, bro.
No.
Come on.
Sorry. Because you are
I have good
because you are
balance.
busy because you are busy of thinking about the
Exactly.
Yeah.
But hey,
So
that's
I
the
don't.
title.
Yeah, I want you to do
have the
this.
time,
Yeah,
yeah.
to
And
have
you
the
know
time.
what? That's actually funny
Yeah.
that no matter how much bloody time you have, you will never find out anyway until you find out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like the oldest question that even if you have all the time and you study it for 100 hours every day, even
Yeah.
though there's only 24, it doesn't matter. In the end, you're never going to find the answer, dude. Enjoy your journey going around in a circle and a circle and a circle. It's crazy, huh?
True.
Okay, so tell me about the Iraqi government writing a book about you. And,
Yeah, they
Not me.
did the Minister of Culture. They did comics, and
Okay.
that was the first one. The second one, the second comics,
Hmm.
it's actually my idea,
okay,
and it's about to create a supermodel, Iraqi supermodel, but from the history of Iraq, because Gilgamesh
yes,
epic.
Gilgamesh, yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
So I create Farid Nammu. So Nammu in Sumerian language, it's mean leader.
Yeah.
So because we always use Superman and
Yeah, of course.
all Western
Yeah.
models.
Yeah.
So I said, we have models. We
Yeah.
have Gilgamesh. We have
Yeah,
Enkidu.
yeah.
So beside what I am doing, and because I am from Sumerian root,
Yeah.
so I use even the Nammu,
Yeah.
Farid Nammu, and then there's an evil person.
yeah.
He's laziness, if I remember.
Yeah.
And then we did the comics
Nice.
basing on this idea.
Yeah, I think it's really important because I'm also writing a book about an Arabic role model. And it's something I've been doing for a while. It's something I've procrastinated on. But I feel it's really important for young Arab children to have someone who's not Captain America and
No,
not whatever. you
Yeah,
know?
we need. It's not. I'm not against them,
No,
but
no,
we need.
everybody
from,
needs their
yeah
own, from the
so
region.
so the kids they can feel
Exactly,
them.
and they can
understand.
they can
them.
relate to them as well.
Yeah. So it will be easier
Yeah.
to lead them from
Yeah.
the danger zone or from the non-zone to wherever you want to take them.
Yep, and not just that. This is something that I was talking to Lu'ay about. Also, to let them embrace and know the great history
Especially
that is there,
Yeah.
because Sumeria, Mesopotamia, Iraq, and that's
we have
civilization.
10,000 years. Yeah,
That's
of
civilization.
yeah.
When it comes to writing, when it comes to the first cities, when it comes to astronomy, astrology, numbers, the days of the week, and the star signs, and all of this stuff comes from this area. But for some reason, it's basically been erased from history, apart from people who look for it.
Yeah.
They don't promote it. Do you know what I mean? They promote the whole, the Western history and all that stuff, but they don't show the roots of where all of this stuff comes from.
Because it's need a new way to promote it. Because the audience they have mood, and you need to reach their mood. I don't believe that you take the mood and put it in high level. It's very hard. It's the easiest way. You go down to their mood
Yeah.
and promote it,
And
your
sprinkle it in,
history,
yeah.
in different way. And this is what I'm doing in this comics. So I put it in simple and colorful and in a new way, instead of doing the very elegant
Aggressive, yeah.
and very what we call in فوقية.
Like I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Write in the comments, فوقية, translate
فوقية,
please in the comments. What else have we missed out that we should definitely have in here? Because I feel like we're missing something very important.
No, I'm okay.
Where is the lion and the tiger that I see?
They are on my car. You want them?
Are they there? I wish they were.
No, at home.
Okay, so prepare for a visit with me with my twins, because they want to come and see lions and tigers.
Unfortunately, I'm not take people there because they are. I cannot control them. They are not friendly.
Yeah, but neither are my sons. So I think one of them, Noah, I feel more bad for the lion than the tiger than for him. He's crazy.
And you can see he's bite me last day. Yesterday actually he bite me here.
But so why have you not? Is it just that they're a bit?
Because
they're lions and tigers.
They are not pets, and you cannot ever make them like a pet.
Are they young or old?
No, Enkidu, he's like 5 months. He's young. Simba, he's almost 1 year, so he's big.
Wow.
Yeah, he's big. So, but lion, they are more quiet than tiger.
Yeah.
So tiger, he can play, and this is play, by the way. He can play like 10, 15 hours continuously, and he will never be tired. But lion, he will play.
He'll play a little bit and then he'll be like, I'm done.
Just 15 minutes. 20 minutes, and he will be like a chicken.
Yeah.
He's
done.
Yeah, he is done. And because of this, we say it in Arabic, tanammur. Because it's coming from tiger. Because tiger, he's crazy. He's really crazy, and he's biting everyone. And he has no limit.
And is it not a case of that he hasn't been surrounded with enough people, or they're just not the tigers? It doesn't matter how many people you let see them. They're not going to get used to people.
He's wild. He will never change himself. Why I'm doing this? Because I like it.
Man, I should have told you to bring one of them. I haven't done any podcast with a lion sitting next to me. That would have been a cool episode. The picture itself would have been cool.
I will arrange this. I will promise you with your kids. But just I want to be sure that it will be safe.
Even if they can see them through the glass, it's still fine.
Okay.
For them to hang around. Actually, can we arrange to bring Simba here one day?
It's very hard to transfer the tiger. And
I know, but it's like, what other question am I going to ask? It's a nice dream. It's one of my dreams. Okay, stop killing my dreams. I've always loved
if
cats.
we can move this to the home, maybe.
Dude,
that will be easier.
I've always loved big cats since I was very young.
I love them.
Fascinated.
And by the way, I discovered by myself. If you raise wild cats with you, you will never get sick ever.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, because adrenaline and dopamine. So your body will be full with dopamine, and dopamine, the happiness
the endorphin
hormone, endorphin. So that's mean you will never be sick. So
nice.
Your body will be full with happiness, with energy, because they are full with energy.
How do they get on with each other?
I play with them like 15 minutes. I will be super tired. Super tired.
Don't worry, though. I'm a trainer. I'll train you. I'll get you ready to go for this. You'll have at least half an hour with them.
Okay.
How do they get on with each other?
No, that's okay with them.
When you brought Eniko first time to Simba, when he first went, was he like, hold on a minute?
No, because they came in almost. He's still young. Simba, and they are not in the on the jungle,
Mm.
they are not fighting for food. So the food,
I
it's
can bring you jungle with me, no worries.
Yeah.
Like, I have jungle here. We have
Yeah.
a nice place.
So
for
as long the food is there, they will
Yeah.
not compete.
Yeah,
They will
yeah.
not fight each other about the food.
Yeah.
So he will have his chicken, and he will have his chicken, and
Yeah.
everybody is happy.
Everybody's happy.
Yeah,
It's
so
cool.
99%
Yeah.
of the fighting between wildcats, it's
Yeah.
about food.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
So
people as well, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, to be honest,
Food
yeah,
or money.
same.
They don't need the money.
Yeah,
We need the
yeah.
money to buy food.
so
That's
as long I provide them with food, so why
Yeah.
they fighting? So
Yeah.
actually they playing.
it. Mm.
They will have fun and playing, and they're playing. It's fighting. It
Yeah,
look
yeah,
like
exactly.
fighting.
Yeah, yeah.
So they bite each other and hit
Yeah,
each
yeah.
other. But Yeah.
It must be so cool to have just.
it's super cool.
Yeah, it's a great excuse as well to have. It's like, why are you late, bro? My lion's got my shoe. I don't know where it is. Like, what are they gonna say to me? They're gonna be like, okay, his lion's got his shoe.
Yeah, but as other stuff, I
Yeah.
did it. I done it.
Yeah.
Maybe after a couple months or so, I will just
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. I finish.
Give him
Yeah.
to me.
Why not?
Give him to me.
And for example, in Quarantina,
Yeah, yeah.
I wrote my philosophy book,
Yeah.
and I was playing with Rubik's.
I saw that you started
Yeah.
getting crazy into Rubik's cubes.
Yeah, till I
Till you reached 10, right? No, more than 10.
more than 10,
Yeah.
and I said, okay, I finished
Yeah,
everything.
done.
Now what?
Yeah. Don't worry, I have a few things for you that you haven't done yet.
Okay.
We'll get them in. So what's next? What's in the future? What do you see yourself doing? I mean, I know things are difficult now because of the whole traveling and all this stuff, but what does the future hold for Farid? Or what does Farid hold for the future by the looks of things now?
I'm really want to be in space one day,
Okay.
but if not, I have dozens of
specifics?
dreams.
Specifics like to go somewhere or just out and in again?
As a start, just
Just
to
a
be
quick-
in space.
yeah.
As a start, just to be in space. That's satisfied
That's
me
like
as
the
start.
Ultimate skydiving.
Yeah,
right?
but if I could be further,
Mm.
maybe in Mars or whatever, that would be super.
Mm.
I hope that
Mm.
the technology it will be more fast.
Yeah.
So that
You get a
mean
chance to
will
do it,
be
yeah.
more cheap
Yeah.
in near future.
Yeah.
So I could do it, and
Okay.
this is what I'm hope, and
Yeah.
I wish that the technology is going faster and faster.
Yeah.
And the
I'll speak to Elon. I'll send him a message.
that would be
Um,
crazy.
I'll send you his number.
That's
If he's not stoned at the moment, then he'll reply to you.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so this is what I'm hope, because the space technology, it was billions of dollars before 50 years, but now it's like 10 or 15 million dollars.
Yeah.
So I hope in next 10 years it will be $1 million or less.
Mm.
At that time, that would be amazing, and
Mm.
could maybe I could go, or maybe
To be honest, I don't think the cost makes a difference. I think you'll find the way anyway. The way you've lived
fine.
your life, you'll probably just like quietly walk with them because you have all the uniforms already. You just go in your cupboard, get one of the space uniforms, and you'll just be like, let me just hope nobody sees me get on this thing.
you know,
So,
this is one of my dreams.
catch me if you can, right? Just be like, they'll be like, okay,
When
yeah,
I- when I
countdown,
was-
3,
yeah,
2.
yeah.
Who's this Arab on the thing? Yeah.
Yeah, when I
Yeah.
was a kid, actually, even before a couple of years, I was dreaming. Oh my God, one day I would be there and nobody will look
nobody-
to me.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And now I am in space.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
How are you?
they'll be like, this is more complicated than you think. We don't have enough food.
You know, one of my dreams,
Yeah.
it was really, really wild and amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not gambler,
Yeah, yeah.
and I never been
Yeah, yeah.
in gamble,
Yeah.
and I don't drink, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
smoke,
Same. Yeah.
but I was really like I thinking about this, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want, really, I want.
Yeah, yeah.
And I said for myself, someday I will go
That's
to
a
Las
big-
Vegas.
Yeah, yeah, go
I will
Vegas, yeah.
gambling.
Yeah.
I will take $100 million,
Yeah, yeah.
and
And go.
I will
Yeah,
go
yeah.
to NASA, and I will go to
Yeah,
space.
yeah, exactly. Well, I can
Yeah.
read cards, so
Okay.
I can count cards. So if you want to do this,
Please,
you wanna do this.
please.
I mean, I'm not coming with you. I've got way too much things that I have to figure out the meaning of life and death. So I got work to do. But yeah, that would be amazing. So what would you want to leave the people with? I mean, obviously, without you having to say it, the sky is the limit and no dream should be anyone else's and yourselves. I mean, it's pretty clear that you're a dream chaser, and you have enough self-belief that you can manifest anything to be real. But what do you want to leave with the guys?
I just guys, love yourself. That's it. You know, I don't need to tell the people love each other. I believe if you love yourself, you love everybody else.
Yeah.
This is true. You know, the hater, they cannot even love themselves. So
how do you expect them to love you? And
so how could you, as you mentioned, how could you expect that they will love someone else? So guys, just love yourself. Focus on yourself. I know now social media, it's
very dangerous.
It's very dangerous and make everybody monitor everybody else. But
monitor yourself.
Yeah, we are not CIA agency. Come
exactly.
on, guys. Just,
it's true.
It's not our job.
Don't
it's not
compare
our job.
yourself and don't,
it's not our job to control or to monitor other people. Just monitor yourself. And I know, because social media, oh, why I'm not Farid, why I'm not this person, why I'm not this person. Most of my life, 25 years, I wasn't doing any achievement, and I was happy. So satisfaction and happiness doesn't mean money or fame. No, it means simply that you love yourself. Simply that you love whatever you have. Even if you have $1 million or you have $1. Life, it's very easy. So just love yourself, and that's it. Easy.
And this is the problem that people don't realize. That the only person that really matters is your conscience and your mind. Like, inside here is the only place you have to live 24/7.
That's it.
Like, no matter what you do, no matter which parties you go to, everybody stops thinking about you when you've left the room. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They go back to their attention on what's left in the room, or when they go, they're back in their own head again. So it's like, sort out this place here. You don't have to worry about all the other things that are happening around.
No. It's you. It's only you. And that's it.
Look, as with most of my episodes that finish, I'm going to have to do probably in the future another 3 more to add more of the stuff that you've done, because I don't think that this time is enough time to get it all sorted. But it's been beautiful and emotional, and I look forward to a lot more conversations on and off camera together. Guys, again, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe. When he gets bored of Simba will be my co-host. He'll be sitting here. I'll get a little microphone for him and some chicken.
But he need a lot of food.
Chicken.
He need a lot of food.
Well, I want the food too, bro. You can't just give me a lion without the food. You have to. It's still your son. You have to support him, bro. He's just gone to another family. Guys, and I will see you later. Don't forget to jibber with Jabba, and goodbye.
Goodbye, and have a great and a beautiful life.
Boom.
Thank you.
حبيب قلبي